Welcome back to Quiet Please. Kira here. Mel is out this week. She's dealing with some family things. So keep our girl in your thoughts, in your heart. We hope that she's going to be back soon. We love her very much. But graciously filling in for Mel this week is our guest co-host, Broadway's own, and now golf content creator, MK Morrissey.
Let's go. Look, I've adopted the language. I speak it now. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes. And she's looking gorge. By the way, if you're listening, she's got makeup on.
I'm hearing a full beat for this right now.
Anything for the people of Quiet Please.
Exactly. I was like, I'm going on a podcast. Let me put on a face of makeup.
We have YouTube. This is a great plug for everybody to watch our YouTube channel. So
get into it.
Hey. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be talking to you. It's been a long time.
I know. Last time we had you on, you were still were you still a month? Oh, yeah, you were still doing the show. You're still doing Wicked.
That's crazy.
I think you were a month away from being done.
Yeah.
And you hadn't gone to the Masters. So much has happened.
So much has happened. It's really the year of golf. I told you it was going to be the year of golf, and it has been the year of golf.
Yeah, I think you've made this more than the year of golf. You've made this the life of golf.
I know. I'm like, me and everyone I know, everyone's playing now. Get into it.
Oh, man. And what are you doing right now? You're doing a new show.
Yes. Right now I'm working on a little tiny Christmas show called Frozen. And I'm playing Elsa, collecting my Idina Menzel Infinity Stones. It's at the Paper Mill Playhouse in New Jersey, which is just outside of New York City. It's one of the nation's top regional theaters because of its proximity to New York City. So they bring like an entire Broadway cast down. And I think we have a cast of 32 people. It's absolutely titanic. It's huge. It's a huge show, including puppets. And cool. We had our big press run today, which is why I'm all iced out, as you can see.
I think you should do your makeup like this on the reg.
Honestly, what's interesting is that our director and choreographer and stage manager are all women. And so I have not been wearing makeup to rehearsal at all because I feel like the room is being run by women. And for some reason, that makes me feel like I don't have to wear makeup.
Yeah. So I mean, not that you should feel like you have to anyway, but we're just here to be.
I don't have to present queen or present femininity. They just like see it. You know what I mean? Which I think is.
You are queen.
I am queen. I am ice. I am the blizzard.
You are the crown. Be the crown.
Be the frozen fractal.
What was your like familiarity with the show before?
Very little, actually. My husband is obsessed with Olaf.
Oh, cute.
And actually, when I got the email to audition for it, the packet that my agent sent me was for Olaf. And so I was like, wow, I'm like breaking out of this mold that I have been stuck in for so long. Like people are no longer seeing me as like Idina Menzel's younger understudy. They are seeing me as the character actress that I am, and I am going to go play Olaf. What a dream. And then and I was like, yes, I'm in.
Yeah.
And then,
you're like, you're not offended. You're like, I will be this snowman thingy.
I was like, I've been manifesting this my whole life, playing like a jolly snow puppet. And not 5 minutes later, my agents were like, SOS, SOS, SOS. So sorry. It's for Elsa. It's for Elsa. And I was like, of course it is.
Well, you can just let that go.
Oh, can I? Nice one.
I'm sorry.
Oh, was that on purpose?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I think it's so funny. I'm hilarious.
You know what? It was right there. You had to.
Yeah. You got to do one Elsa joke. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's very, very fun. I'm excited. And my best friend lives in New Jersey. And I've heard there's a lot of good courses in New Jersey. And it's not too cold yet. So hopefully we'll get out to play a little bit.
There are a billion amazing courses for you to choose from. And so much easier to access if you're already there than you don't have to do the whole New York City rigmarole of trying to drag your club somewhere if you're already hanging out there.
At this point, it's like 5 iron or bust with this weather. It's not even worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, 5 iron's cute.
Oh, yeah. Love it. I love it. It's just, there's nothing like seeing the ball fly.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, how's life? I know that you were a bit busy. We were supposed to record yesterday, but that didn't happen.
Oh, yeah. Wait, before we talk about that, I also wanted to tie in that the choreographer of the Frozen that I'm doing, which is crazy because she didn't Katie Thompson, who is one of the best voices on Broadway, actually, didn't she was your voice teacher. That's Shay's wife. And Shay choreographed your talent. Is that right?
No, okay. So Shay was the choreographer. Shay is like a very famous, in my world, pageant dance choreographer. Her name is Shay Sullivan. So if you are a dancer and you want to compete in Miss America or whatever, you hire Shay.
No.
So she does your dance, like no matter what ballet, tap, lyrical, whatever. Shay stages it for you and helps you pick the song and all of this stuff. She also would do, like the pageant production number type of thing. So I know Shay because she was very involved in Miss New York and she choreographed anybody's dance. And so she's like always around. So when I won Miss New York, I was looking for a voice teacher that wasn't going to be too crazy expensive. And that obviously was amazing to help me get ready for Miss America. So her wife, Katie, so I was always over at their house, like taking lessons from Katie. And she helped me figure out my talent for Miss America.
That's unreal.
I know.
It's unreal.
That's a real small world.
It is for sure. I didn't know that she was in pageant stuff. She's been working with me so the difference.
I didn't know that Shay did anything but pageant stuff.
That's so funny. She's so brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant. Like the difference between because there's magic in Wicked and there's magic in Frozen, and they both come from the character. And in Wicked, they're like, don't use your hands. Don't look at your hands. It's not about your hands, blah, blah, blah. And in Frozen, it's like, it comes from your body and it just like whatever happens, happens. But in Frozen, all the stuff Shay's giving me is all like a little tiny bit here, all sort of very, very specific kind of movement based freezing of things.
Freeze.
You know what I mean?
How does one freeze?
In many ways, I'm learning.
That's so cool.
We were supposed to talk yesterday, and I'm so sorry to bail. I had forgotten because the schedule is just crazy, but I was going to the Wicked premiere. So
you had a great excuse.
I'm so sorry. I know. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I forgot about this, which is crazy of me. But yeah, it was honestly,
girl,
you saw Wicked 1, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I saw it several times.
You did?
Yeah. Of course I loved it. It could have been the worst interpretation of it ever, and I still would have loved it.
Yeah. I think you're going to like Wicked 2 too. I really liked Wicked 2.
Did you like Wicked 2 more than Wicked 1?
I did.
Oh, why?
I liked Wicked 2 more than Wicked 1 because last year when the movie came out, I was playing Elphaba on Broadway.
Yeah.
Right. And we had 2 shows the day before, and then we had the screening to go watch the movie. And then I think we had 2 shows the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is great, but all I can think about is my show. And so it was hard to watch it objectively. I could only see it. And I also was like, wow, I'm in this screening and I'm playing Elphaba on Broadway right now. And I feel like people are watching me watch it. So yeah. I can't even actually think or experience it or anything. I just had to be like,
wow.
Wow. Yeah. And this time, and the first movie is so close. The script is so close to the Broadway show that I'm like, oh, that line reading, or like if a little tiny word was off, it would like freak me, or you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the second movie is so different. Like they do exactly what I think you're supposed to do with what you can in a movie, which is like expand on themes that you can't in a Broadway show. They just like took little storylines and ran with them and like showed us like a whole other side of the world. Like they showed us so much with the animals that was amazing, or like where Elphaba was living or what she was doing in between those times between like Act 1 and Act 2.
Yeah. Because it does just kind of jump there and all of a sudden she kills the Wicked Witch of the East and that's that.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. So that's her sister, but yes. Yeah, that like, yeah, she's killed. And that part I think is weaker in the movie than it is on stage, but there's give and take, you know?
Yeah. So maybe it was a combination of where you were in life.
Yeah.
And these other themes that they're able to explore.
Yeah. I feel like I could like relax and just like enjoy it as a movie instead of being like, how is she going to sing this part? Are people going to expect me to sing it like that next time I go on tomorrow? You know what I mean? Or like all those months after the movie came out, I always felt like people were comparing me to her, but I had been working on this part for like 10 years and I had it set. And so I knew exactly what I was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're a little,
yeah. I'm like, am I supposed to
questioning
change something? And they really encouraged us to not. They were like, please don't change anything, you know, but you still feel that a little bit, you know?
Of course. I mean, we all have the tendency, especially working in some sort of forward facing world, to look around us and compare ourselves and, oh, she's doing it this way. Maybe I should do a little this, little that.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard.
I feel you.
Yeah. So it was definitely more relaxing this time, I would say. Didn't feel as emotional. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for it to come out. So
Friday.
I'm going to be in Vegas. I'm going to Formula One this week.
Oh my God, that's so fun. Are you excited?
I'm really excited. I've never been to a race.
Neither have I. Do you have a team? No.
I don't know. I hope you
BMW
all go fast.
Or Ferrari. Or
I hope you all go fast and have fun.
Yeah, and no one gets hurt.
I hope no one gets hurt. I really like Lewis Hamilton. I think he races for Ferrari now. Mm-hmm. Right? He was on Mercedes for a long time. Yeah, I like him.
I watched it.
No.
Are you just going for fun?
I'm going with Hilton.
Oh, so fun.
It'll be so fun. Some of the golf girlies will be there. Michelle and Amanda and Hallie are like usual.
Little gaggle.
Yeah. So awesome. It'll be good. Yeah. It'll be good. Shall you tell me about your big announcement?
Yes, absolutely. My big announcement is that we've been working tirelessly on, the more that I played golf, the more I wanted to watch golf content, which I feel like is an experience that a lot of people go through. But I feel like nobody was making the content that I wanted to see, because I'm not going to learn about swing tips on the internet. Like, I'm just not out there enough, I think. And the things that I loved were like watching girls play together, watching great outfits, like just people having fun instead of being like super, super competitive. And I was like, me and my friend Christy were talking about, what we would like to see, and kind of had this idea about a Humans of New York version of playing golf and just seeing people in New York play, because you just don't often see that. And then it turned into like, well, what if we just asked a bunch of my Broadway friends to get out and play? And so we kind of loosely scripted and then cast this series. We filmed 2 episodes. It's called Broadway to Birdie. And it's a 4-act play, basically, unscripted, where, I asked them to come. The girls come in their like hot street clothes.
Yeah.
We like put them in awesome golf outfits, send them to the range with Ellen Soresco, who's like an awesome LPGA coach. We go out and we do a scramble, and whoever loses the hole has to sing on the tee box. And in like the budget version, which is what we're doing now because I'm paying for it, the budget version is, like literally you just sing right there with like the thing on your iPhone. But in the like Apple TV version, like a mic stand like comes up from the cup, and the person has, and then the camera pans, and it's like the Roots band in 2 golf carts, and it's like like a live band karaoke. You know what I mean? With
That's
athletes
phenomenal.
And presidential candidates or whoever. And
like,
so,
Kamala, go.
Yeah, what's your karaoke song? Let's hear it, girl. You know what I mean? Is it popular or is it Wizard and I? You know what I'm saying?
It's for good, actually.
Yeah, because they know both songs.
Yeah.
So anyways, and then the last act is the 19th hole, where I like sit these girls down and we have a drink and we talk about how they liked playing, how they, being a pro, like working on Broadway, it's such a competitive field, and you have to be so ambitious and direct, and you have to be a pro in so many ways. So it's like asking them how they feel about practicing being a beginner in such a low stakes environment where no one's expecting them to do well. No one's expecting them to be the best, to land the role, to sing it exactly how they're supposed to. And also what it feels like to be a woman taking up space in a male dominated area and how they sort of work through that. And it's led to some, like, mostly lots of giggles, which has been really, really fun.
Love that.
Lots of songs and good conversations. So we just had our first episode drop 2 days ago on Sunday, and that's on YouTube. There you go. If you want to go watch it, it's 18 minutes long. It's short.
Broadway,
go on a walk.
to Birdie.
Broadway to Birdie.
Birdie.
Just Birdie.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Yep.
Broadway to Birdie.
We're only hoping for one. Right now we're like double bogeys. You know what I mean? Like, you have to understand these girls are like Rockettes, you know?
Athletic, but.
Yes.
So most of them have never played golf.
Correct. Which is really fun and sweet.
And do you think you've got some converts?
Oh, yeah. It's been really fun because all it takes is that one good shot. And sometimes they get it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, even based on if I'm playing really bad and they're playing better than me and it's their first time out, it's like, when are we going out again? You know?
I love it. I've loved seeing your involvement in golf evolve over the last year. Because I feel like maybe it was around this time last year that I really started to like understand what you were doing or you were kind of getting into this world, and then all of a sudden it kind of blew up, and now like if you think about a year from then what you're doing and how much you've done in golf is pretty crazy.
It is crazy. It's kind of delusional.
Yeah, it's a little delulu, but that's great.
Delulu. Like literally just started playing 2 years ago and was like, you know what? I think I'm going to write for golf. That sounds fun. And so, so that's just the first of 4 that we're sort of putting together. And I'm lucky that I have a lot of people encouraging me to pursue creative, things that make me happy. And I'm learning so much about producing and writing and editing and sound and color, all these different things. It's wild. Just like creating long form is so different because I create short form all the time for theater. But and shooting for golf is so different. It is so different than shooting for like live theater or sound, like, singing,
People that shoot golf have to cover so much more ground, obviously. You're outside on a long, 18 long football fields, and everybody's everywhere, and the light's constantly changing, and sound, and just like managing each creative thing. I mean, I've done a million shoots on golf courses, and you have to stand there and wait for the airplane to go by or the lawnmower to stop blowing. And there's a lot of like things you don't think about when you try to shoot on a golf course.
Yeah, when I tell you we didn't know any of that, like my director and editor is brilliant, but she's a filmmaker. And I wanted it to look like...
Is this who did your post-Wicked documentary?
Yes. She did the post-Wicked documentary. She did the first day I took over a Wicked documentary. She did a couple ads for me. She filmed my wedding. Like, she's absolutely brilliant. And she did such a good job. But we were both kind of like, this is more than we expected. You know what I mean?
Is she your only shooter? Do you have multiple shooters?
She's our only shooter. Yeah. And then we put the iPhones up like in the golf cart and get little confessionals. Cool. But I just got an Osmo, so I'm trying to figure out how to work that.
Ooh.
I know.
You're just a creator, girlie.
I know. It was funny to be at at Wicked last night because they didn't invite like anybody from the Broadway cast. They invited I think the Elphaba was there, but like nobody from Broadway was there. But there were so many creators and influencers there. And I feel like I knew so many people. I was like, oh, look at us. Like, I think we're all creators now, influencers now. Yeah. It's wild. But isn't that? I know.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't have been my choice, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like it's important to give a nod to the people that are doing it week in, week out, bringing Wicked to the people.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think.
All right. At Ariana Grande, at Cynthia Erivo.
Who are the best people ever? The nicest.
They don't. Yeah. They're not in charge of who gets invited.
Yeah. They're like, if it were up to them, everyone would be invited.
Yeah. Oh my God! Did you see that horrible? I'm sure you did. The Ariana thing that happened with the fan.
That's crazy.
That's terrifying.
Crazy. Yeah. Has anything like that happened to you, like on the course or anything like that?
I've had like men try to grope me and stuff, but it's a little less, someone rushing you.
Yeah. Not us being like, that's fine. You know?
Yeah,
that's normal. Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. Not some crazy band trick. Yeah. You know what I do have that's weird, and Mel loves this stuff, is and I'm sure you get some weird stuff every once in a while, but whenever I play in pro-ams, there's usually a contingency of old crusty men that stand at the 18th green that have printed 8x10 glossies of my Miss America swimsuit photos for me to sign.
No. Where do you sign? Do you sign on like your belly button?
No, I say, because they'll usually have my headshots too. And I say, oh, I'm so sorry. It's a Miss America rule. I'm not allowed to sign the swimsuit photo, which is like such a lie. I don't know. I blame it on Miss America. I'm like, this is so weird. Like, what are you going to do with this, you creep?
They put it up in their garage or their man cave.
Yeah, but I'm so used to it, and I see it, and I'm like, oh, whatever. And my manager Cosette was with me at an event, and we walked past these guys, and I'm just like signing away, and she was horrified.
Yeah, I mean that's awful. I'm sure the pictures are hot though.
I looked great. Ooh, I was super unhealthy.
Oh yeah,
it was not good. I was living off of like $5 a day. That was my budget for food in New York City. I was waitressing at the Hillstone on Park and 27th, and they had a family meal there every night. So that was where I ate.
Nothing like a family meal: pasta, chicken and rice.
Yeah.
We got waiting gigs I did too.
Did you?
Oh yeah, waiting
Where?
and bartending. I worked at Cafe Zoo in Sutton Place on like 61st and 2nd, I think is where it was. And I got fired for stealing. But hear me out. Not me on the internet being like, I was fired for stealing. No, hear me out.
Tell me.
You would, pour all this wine all night, and then there'd be like a little bit of wine left, and you were supposed to either like cork it or toss it, if like depending on how much wine was left. And if I was like, oh, they're just going to toss this. I mean, we were dirt poor. Me and my roommate Robbie were dirt poor. I would just I'd pour the reds into one bottle. You know what I mean?
And just get a nice blend.
And then I'd put it in my backpack. But they were like seeing the bottles not in the trash can.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And they were like, since you've been here, our inventory, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm literally like mixing the reserves into like a
tiny amount.
Yeah. I worked there, and I worked at Tortilla Flats. Do you remember that place? Down in Meatpacking. It was like a really crusty Mexican party bar. Oh. And I got fired from there because they had a house drinking team. So like if you were, this is, 15 years ago, but if you were a client and having dinner, you could challenge the house staff in a drinking competition, like a shotgun competition or whatever it was. And I played on the drinking team, and I'm really good at drinking fast, but not.
Ooh, this is good to know.
Right? Mel knows. Mel knows.
Yeah, she was like, oh, it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was 10 a.m. and she was like, do you want a White Claw? And I was like, this is
great.
No, I'm never going to get a par. Like
I'm never going to get a bogey.
I know. God forbid. I just want to finish a hole at this point. I'll play from the reds in front of the reds. Like every
the kid tees, the junior tees.
Exactly. So we would drink and drink and drink, and then have to go back to work. And I was like dropping plates. And
but if the drinking is sanctioned by the restaurant.
Yeah. And like tables could buy you shots. And then one time I remember I rang in like a Patron pitcher of margaritas, and I accidentally rang it in frozen instead of on the rocks, and they made me drink it. I know.
No, that's not.
Yeah. I mean, I was a kid,
Yeah.
It was like a glorified Hooters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you looked hot.
Yeah, like Daisy Dukes in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
I met my husband while I was a waitress.
You did?
Yeah. I had a place called Thunderburger in DC. And I wore like high-waisted, the like tightest jeans you've ever seen. And like a bow in my hair.
Oh my God.
The whole nine. Yeah. He was like
Thunderbird.
Yeah, I was a Thunderbird at Thunderburger.
Yeah.
27 beers on tap. It's pretty good.
Oh my God. I love it. It's perfect.
But the Hillstone, I don't know if you ever had friends that served waited tables there. We had a lot of performers and stuff that worked there, but it's borderline abuse. The stuff that you have to go through, the wardrobe requirements, the memorization of every single ingredient in every single dish. Because if somebody asks, what's in the Thai noodle salad dressing?
Oh, you have to know.
You have to know. And you have to be able to say, if you have a gluten allergy, it has soy or whatever. I don't know. So you gotta, that's what they, and all of the alcohols and wines and whatever. It was crazy.
Did you make so much money? You must have made so much money there for all that.
Honestly, no, because I was young and knew the lowest on the totem pole. The guy that had been working there for 15 years, he had all the best tables. He was making $100,000 a year. And I was in the back with the two tops. I was making some nights I would make $500. And I thought that was, I'm rich.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
I know. That was tortilla flats. I would walk out with $300 cash. And I was like,
yeah, let's go.
I would take that cash to the bar next door.
Yeah, I would spend it immediately.
I would spend it immediately. I would buy drinks for everybody. I'd be everyone's favorite person.
For one night only.
And then wake up poor.
Let's do it all again. Back to tortilla flats.
It's a vicious cycle, summer in New York City.
Yeah. One of my favorite stories from that experience is, I think that waiting tables makes you a really strong person and helps you understand people, and just, it's a great life skill to have. And,
totally.
Sometimes you feel a little down on yourself, this is what I'm doing, whatever. But I had a table one time of these 4 finance bros, and they were such douchebags, and they were ordering all the, steaks and ordering all this whiskey and blah, blah, blah. And they just got progressively more and more douchey. And they started showing me these girls on Tinder that they're trying to talk to, trying to get me involved in this conversation. And I'm just really not having it. And, got inappropriate. And then at the end, the one guy puts down his credit card and it says Cindy Smith, and it's his mom's fucking credit card. I was like, you know what? You little jerk. You're coming here to this Hillstone paying with your mom's credit card. I'm working hard. I'm earning my own money and paying for all my own stuff. I'm richer in life than you. So
yes.
It was just a great moment of you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. They're embarrassing themselves in a Hillstone.
Cindy, if you're listening, come and get your son.
Your son needs to grow up.
Come get him. Yeah. He's banned. He's banned.
Yeah. I don't know how we got on this topic.
Serving horror story. Did you have nightmares? Did you ever have nightmares about serving? I would. I'd be oh, I forgot this table.
No, I had the only way that I remembered all my ingredients was I put everything to the tune of these are a few of my favorite things from The Sound of Music. So I would be Thai noodles and soy sauce and green peas and carrots, for every single dish. So I would go home thinking Patron and whatever and about every single category. So still, when I love The Sound of Music, when I hear that song, it just gives me
oh my gosh,
so much anxiety.
Yeah, you can't have that.
No. Okay. Anyway,
you're let's redirect. Let's course correct.
Let's course correct. Can we talk about how fab you were at the Masters and how much fun we had doing our little Under the Umbrellas interview? That was the most wholesome thing ever.
It was so wholesome and so beautiful. I hope you do that again. Do you think you'll do that again?
Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Oh,
well,
Well, then you can cut me as saying, I hope you guys are going to do that again. It was so, so beautiful.
I hope so too.
We should sing a duet this year if you want to have me on.
Ooh.
But we should surprise everybody with it.
We'll just have you sing and okay, wait. So if you guys didn't watch this episode of Under the Umbrellas with MK, please go back to the Masters YouTube channel and see it. But this is how MK is just like the ultimate performer and so good at everything she does. Cause I was like, I need to set her up to sing Georgia on My Mind. Like
you were like this. You were like, it goes like.
I was not chill about it at all. I was like, it goes like Georgia. And you were like, and then just went into it.
It was so good.
So
the consummate pro. This time we'll come prepared.
You gave the people what they wanted. It was phenomenal. They immediately clipped it. It went everywhere. People were texting me like, oh my God, it's amazing that MK sang on the show. And I was like, yeah, I know.
So fun. It was so beautiful too. Like just the setting behind you, that par 3 course. And have you ever played Augusta?
No.
Is that on your bucket list? Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. It's on every golfer's bucket list.
I know, but I thought you may have already played it.
No, one day. They do have a media lottery for people in the press that work at Augusta. But I don't know that I'm eligible for it now because I work with Augusta on that show. So I think that there's like a weird line there. So then they take you out of the potential to have your name picked. But
that's backwards.
It's okay. I'm manifesting that one of these days someone will invite me out. So
I'm sure it'll happen.
The universe.
I'm sure it'll happen.
Yeah.
You can sing to them the whole time.
Sure. Whatever it takes.
So you'll sing for your supper.
I'll sing for my supper. I'll do whatever you want me to be. Be whoever you want me to be. I would love to do that one of these days. It has to happen at a time when I'm feeling good about my game because I think it would be really not great to go and, I mean, obviously no one cares how you play, but you want to at least hit a few good shots at Augusta. Relive some of those iconic shots that you've seen over the years.
Unbelievable.
But your family was so cute, and it was on a competition day. But because we did this thing, we were able to get you great photos, and you guys were amazing.
Yeah, it was so fun. It was so crazy because I had just finished my run, which felt like this massive deal, and I had worked for it for so long. And so then watching Rory, like, and knowing his story of how he's worked and worked and worked and worked and worked and worked and worked, I just wanted him to win so bad so he could have that moment that I had just had. And then when he did, it almost felt like I was watching all of these men compete and I'm like, all of them are chasing that feeling that I just got to have. And then when Rory like unleashed that like epic like roar, it was just like such a moment. It was how cool to be there. You know what I mean? On the Sunday, it was so tense and I felt so, everybody there was like living and dying with every single shot. And I got to a point where I was like, I have to leave. I couldn't handle it. I left after 9 holes. I watched the end on my computer. I could not watch in person. I was dying. Oh my God. That's crazy.
I saw the first 9 holes. Like, I don't know what else I needed to say. I couldn't, my anxiety for that situation was not, I mean, of course I was really excited for Rory, but then it was like, what's happening with Bryson? What's happening with Justin Rose? It's just, everybody's emotions there are so heightened, and winning the Masters is so life-changing everybody just, that's what you play professional golf to do, is to have the opportunity to potentially win the Masters. So to see that potentially slip out of somebody's fingers, or to finally step into that green jacket in their dream, like, oh my God.
And for it to be so close, like,
yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes me a little nauseous. So
it was very theatrical, extremely theatrical.
Yes. So you appreciated it.
Yeah. The story was there, man. The story was there.
So is that your favorite story of the year in golf? And think about, because you've been really exposed to.
Oh, I know. I played in my first Pro-Am.
How was it?
It was so fun. I played in the Travelers Pro-Am.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I was on a panel with Hoda and then like performed there, which was so fun for their Women's Day event.
Yeah.
And then me and like my parents, like we played in this Pro-Am. It was
Who were your pros?
No, we were like the celebrities in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Which was fine. But I would love to play with a pro. I think that would make me so nervous though. I would love to play with like a Mel Reid. You know what I mean? Someone who.
You should never, ever be nervous to play in front of them because they have seen it all and they do not care. Like there's nothing you can do to impress them.
Really?
And they're not judging. I promise. Like I promise.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't seem like you believe me.
I feel like I would play with a pro who's like daughters love Wicked. You know what I mean? Because then I'm like, this guy wants me to do well. Like he's here. He's, you know, this
is play with somebody that's a girl dad.
Girl dad. Exactly. I need a girl dad. Yeah. It was funny. We went to, I worked with 3M too this year, which was so fun. Yeah. And we did this whole like content with Camilo but I forget what one of the other guys was like, dang, I wish I did that one because his daughters loved Wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Aww.
Just so fun. Yeah. I was like, these men might be my people.
Yeah. I think you would love like a Tony Finau.
Oh yeah. Oh,
he would. Yeah. He's the ultimate family man. He's got so many kids. He's got several daughters.
So many kids.
Yeah. I'm sure that they would be obsessed with you.
He's so fun.
And he's so nice. Okay. I think we can figure that out. Would you play in more Pro-Ams?
I think so. It's kind of, I might have to take a beta blocker next time. You know what I mean?
It is, yeah. It's your body kind of goes outside of your control.
Yeah, it's almost like I was trying to tell my husband this because sometimes we had people sit in and watch our rehearsal for Frozen. But even with Wicked, like sometimes your nervous system doesn't know if you're like literally just singing Let It Go or if you're being like chased by a bear.
Yeah.
Like your nervous system has no idea. And that's what it felt like stepping up to the first tee at the Pro-Am. Like I felt like my heart was racing. All of these people were watching. And then I swang and I like duffed it in like 2 feet in front of me. Yeah. And I was like, I think I might quit and never return to the public eye in my entire life. So now, you know what I mean? I'm like,
so your stomach like drops to your ass and you're just.
I was like, maybe I leave New York City. Like
maybe I move to Omaha. And,
exactly. I actually really like Omaha. So like
nothing against Omaha. We love Omaha.
I played there. I loved it. Good food.
Great food. Yeah. Well, I will say the more that you play in them, the easier it gets. And it's great if you have a buddy in your group, if you have another girl in your group. I played a Pro-Am this year at the Memorial Tournament, which is in Ohio. It's Jack Nicklaus's golf tournament. And the group was me, Amanda, and Michelle. Mm-hmm. And like the three of us don't care at all about our pro. We had Keegan Bradley for the first 9 and Max Homa for the second. And Keegan and Max, it's so fun, but they have never had an easier day playing in a Pro-Am because we don't care about them. Like we just want to talk to each other and laugh and dance and sing down the fairway and be ridiculous and have cocktails. And like, you know, most of the guys that are playing in these Pro-Ams are like serious athletes or CEOs and they want to talk about the mechanics of the golf swing with these guys. And we're like, okay, bye. Like, have fun.
Honestly, to be a fly on the wall for that would have been amazing. You guys needed a full camera crew for that.
We actually did. So they had like a content team for the tournament, but like, who are you going to follow? These CEOs, or you can follow the girls that are, you know, making TikToks on the green? We like made poor Max, we made him be in a TikTok. It was great.
I love that.
How does a beta blocker work? Tell me more about it.
Have you ever taken one before?
No. Should I be doing this?
Yeah, they're amazing. Actually, I started taking them because when I was a standby for Elphaba on Broadway, I had one show where there are towers that move in and out of the stage like this.
Yeah.
And the towers, when I joined the cast, were broken. And then at some point, they were up again. And they were like, okay, let's have a quick tower rehearsal. And the girl was playing Elphaba was like, yeah, I kind of just do this. And I was like, okay, great. I guess if there's nothing else I need to know, we're good. And then I was on the next day. And I'm like, everything's fine. Like, everything's fine. I'm going back for the wizard. I'm like, with me. The towers are moving. Everything is moving. Like, the towers completely changed the show. We get to defying gravity. Usually the broom, there was a different entrance for the broom. And now the broom is attached to the tower somehow. But I don't know how it's attached to the tower because it never told me or showed me how to take the broom off the tower.
Oh,
so yeah. So they're like, they're coming. I'm like, oh, I'll use this. And I go to get the broom off the tower. And I'm like, huh.
No.
Yeah. Like, and I can't. The broom breaks in half through the middle. I snap it. First of all,
in the middle of the show?
Yeah. It was on a nail. All I had to do was this. But I did this. And immediately I'm like holding this broom together and I'm like, what am I going to do now? And I default to the tour blocking because I had just joined as the standby. So I'm used to this other blocking from tour. Blocking is basically how the actors move in the space.
Yeah.
And so I run off stage, which is the blocking for the tour. And usually someone is there with a water bottle. But no one is there with a bottle. And I'm like, I'm in the wrong spot. And Mackenzie Kurtz, who's playing Glinda, is going, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you... And I get the broom down to where the stairs are just in time to be like, I hope you're happy.
You're happy.
Yeah, I hope you're happy too. And then the broom, somehow, they got it together. The broom comes flying up and I grab the broom and I'm going up and defying gravity. It's like, it's not her. I'm the one you want. It's me. It's me. Right? And I have this broom in this arm with this wrist holding the broom together like this, right?
No.
Yeah. So I'm called into the office the next day and they're like, you need to get your shit together. What happened last night?
But you're like, you guys didn't tell me.
I was like, there was a lot of information that I was in front of 1,900 people on the fly trying to figure out how to get a broom off a tower. Y'all never told me how to do that.
This is on Broadway?
This is on Broadway. And so then the Elphaba at the time was like, hey, I think you might like beta blockers. And I was
so then you started taking beta blockers.
So then I went, there's this Broadway doctor and he was like, oh yeah, I have all the Elphabas. You need these beta blockers. And I was like, okay. So basically it's prescription only. So I'm not trying to push drugs, but it's propranolol. And the only thing it does for 5 or 6 hours, it controls the top number of your heart rate. So your heart rate can't exceed a certain BPM. So instead of that,
sorry, my dog just
literally right now, doggy.
Steve, can we not?
Your dog's name is Steve?
Yes, Steven.
Okay, Steven.
Steven. Okay, he's gone.
So take a chill pill.
Yeah.
So basically,
Steve would do so well with beta blockers because he's really reactive. Anyway, amazing.
Yeah,
that is fascinating.
So that racing feeling, you never get it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I take them before first performances or really big events. From
and does it affect your anything else?
There's literally no effect. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
fascinating.
Yeah. They call them, my doctor calls them an anti-anxiety tic tac.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Okay. We need to go soon because our producer Grace is trying to get out of here. But do you have a shush of the week?
Oh, a shush of the week should be Haters for Wicked and all of the promo deals. Everyone's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we're entering a new brand. This is branded entertainment. You know what I mean? Right now, that's just what it is. So I think people are like, I'm sick of this already. I'm like, you haven't even seen it.
Yeah. Rude.
Yeah.
And just be grateful that somebody made something beautiful and that you get to enjoy it.
Yeah. That's my shush of the week. What's your shush of the week?
My shush of the week is, when you go to those all-inclusive resorts in Mexico and they put that stupid plastic bracelet on you and you can't take it off and you have to shower in it. And it's like, if you lose it, then you have to pay $600 and it gets wet and disgusting. I hate those things. And it's been on my mind because I was working in Mexico 2 weeks ago and I had to wear one of those things. And I was like, I had to be on camera with my wrist, with my stupid purple wristband. And I hate those things. So just at all-inclusive resorts, like, we're good here. Like, give me a password to say or something and not have to wear this stupid tacky bracelet to prove that I can be here.
Yeah. Soon it'll be like the palm. And you'll just like, put your palm.
Yeah. Just do some biometrics. Like, we're good.
Yeah. If Clear can do it, why can't they?
Right. Anyway, MK, thank you so much for doing this. We so appreciate it. I know Mel is thrilled that you could join us. And
hi, Mel.
We always have so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, bye.
All right. Bye.